Review.
Well, certainly a tale of, I guess, 4 quarters, if you will. Credit to Sam Houston. They came out very, very strong. We left some key shooters open, let Robinson get real comfortable real early, which is not good for business. And then the second chance points really dominated in the first half, where I can't be. I'm in this business, you know, coaching is a passion of mine, but to tell people a lot of times that I'm really not a coach. I'm not in it for the coaching piece. I'm in it for the people piece. And I've been surrounded at Nicholls with some incredible people. And these kids sitting next to me was unbelievable in terms of, the second chance points. They had 12 at half. They wound up with 17 on the game. Points off turnovers. I think it was still 12 at half, something like that, 17 for the game. We came back and fought. We just didn't come out strong enough. And not to be cliche-ish or anything like that. Is that even did I enunciate that properly? We played the game. We played hard enough to win. We just came up short. And Brenda had her kids in a great place, and her kids did what they were supposed to do, especially early on. And credit to them too. They also sustained it. We came back at them. We came back at them with a vengeance, and credit to them. And especially tournament time, that's what it's all about. You can't just lay down and die and get too comfortable. And Sam Houston State did just that, and congratulations to them. On the women's side, there's so many quality teams and quality coaches, and I'm just proud to be a part of it. And praise God that we were not only able to compete, but I really believe we showed people not only who Nicholls State or what we represent, but we have a lot coming back. We're losing a big one right here in Yovana, but we're coming back, and trust me, with a vengeance.
Brandon Williams, Southland.org. Coach, what was the big difference between how you played them in Huntsville and this afternoon?
There was a lot of different things that dictated the tempo of the game, especially today, and they were able to. We had to get out of our matchup, and because we were just letting Robinson get too loose, and that didn't necessarily affect us. In fact, it gave us some momentum, but they were hitting key shots that they didn't get in Huntsville. We also, early on, we had some key paint touches that, we just needed to finish regardless of the tempo of the game and how the game was being orchestrated. But we had to finish those, and that's on us, not taking anything away from Sam Houston. It was a close game down at Sam Houston. It could have gone either way, and we hit free throws when we needed to. It was a tough win on the road, and both two quality teams. We match up well. Beetle, she's a great presence inside, and I think Yovana's come a long way, and Marina Lilly has really stepped up here this year, her junior year, and like I said, we're coming back with a vengeance. They have some shooters, we have some shooters, and our ability to stretch our defense, I think we had an advantage in that area, and it certainly was relevant for 3 quarters. It was just that first quarter sort of got us a little bit.
LiAnn, they got off to a 15-4 start. You guys struggled shooting the ball in the first half. Was it a case of where the looks were there, they just weren't falling?
Yeah, it was just in falling. We tried our best to get open shots, and the coach gave us a good opportunity to get open shots. We just couldn't make them, that's all.
Talk about the effort. You guys were down 19 at one point in the first half. You guys were able to cut it to 5 in the second half. What were some of the things that you were telling your teammates, these younger players out there?
It's not over. That's conference. It's never over. Our team right now is a tough team, and we're not going to never let anybody push us over, and that's why we came out strong in the second half. And we just wanted it more in the second half. We just had to bring it in the first half.
Coach, you guys did a better job owning glass in the second half. You ended up out-rebounding them as a whole. What were some of the big adjustments that you were able to make in the second half that allowed you guys to get back into the game?
It wasn't an adjustment. It was a mindset. Going into this game, it was all about rebounding. It was there wasn't a moment at practice, whether we're working on offense or defense, that the emphasis wasn't on our ability to rebound the ball and to keep them. It's about getting to the rim. We had to get to the rim. We had to keep them off the rim, and it really was an adjustment. It was just they grinded it out a little bit harder, and they were getting some second and third shot. Again, we were down by 15 at half. They had 12 points off second chance shots and 12 points off turnovers. And, that's the game right there. So, but again, these kids came back. They fought back. They did what they were supposed to do. It was just, we ran out of time. If we play another quarter, we win.
Was it a case of where it just took a little while for your shot to start falling?
Pretty much. We were getting open shots. We just had to make them, and I just kept listening to my coaches, listening to my teammates, just keep taking them, and eventually they were going to fall.
And how confident were you, Coach, in order to allow her to keep doing that?
Extremely confident. We tell our kids all the time, if you're open, you got to. I get upset with my kids for not taking shots, for passing up shots, especially when they're capable. If the ball's in your hand and it's an open shot, it's a good look. That's what we're working for. And what's been our strength, and what I'm so excited about the place that the program's in right now is our balance. We have a strong backcourt. We have people that can shoot the ball, and we have a presence inside. That's a balance in this game. And everyone has the green light to be in their own element, if you will. And to me, you have great shooters, especially like LiAnn and Tia. They're missing. They can make the next shot. You can't tell them not to shoot. And, what we did when they were a little cold, let's get the ball inside. And that's when Marina, started going. And so there's our balance. And then that opened it up. I think Taylor Morrison had 2 or 3 big threes down the stretch, gave us a shot back in there. And, but always, if they're open, that's their game. That's why I signed them. Take the shot.
Program is, we've seen the program come along gradually over the past few years to the point where you guys are, constantly here. What do you think is the next step for Nicholls State in order to take that leap to be amongst the top teams in the conference?
Well, this might sound a little biased, but regardless of our seeding at times, I really believe that, balance-wise, we are one of the better teams in the conference. I think Nicholls, we've gotten there. This year, we were real young and real hurt for a real long time. And that's not an excuse. That's just a reality. And lesser teams would have folded. Tia's still playing on a bad knee. Everybody knows the inspirational story of LiAnn. Amani White didn't play a minute this year battling lupus, and she will be back with a vengeance. And Amani White, this conference knows, she was a leading scorer in the conference before she was stricken with lupus and was pulled out of the game. So, where we are is in terms of prominence in the conference, I am very, very proud of these women. Now, to answer your question directly, my expectations when Rob Bernardi hired me, I was winning this thing. And even that first year, and some would call me crazy, and that would probably be a very valid statement, but even that first year, I was determined. I wasn't settling. And we actually won 2 games that year, so that was a big year for us. But and since then, this program has not looked back. And it's always a testament to these kids. When this program receives accolades, whether it's myself, the program, history, whatever it might be, at the end of the day, that's all humbling because the people doing the work are these kids sitting right next to me. That's where the credit goes. That's where, praise God, give them all the glory because, they're the ones battling it out. And when I tell you these kids can overcome, these kids can overcome. I don't care what, basketball, anything you want to do, you want these kids next to you on the front line because they won't let you down.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate you. God bless.
I love y'all.
Love y'all.